Hey there, beautiful souls. If you are returning here, I just want to take a quick second to say thank you for your support of the channel. And if you're a newcomer, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot with your August monthly general intuitive tarot reading. As always, please remember not all messages will resonate with everyone, as they are general intuitive readings for the collective. If you're interested in a more personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below this video to access the website where you can choose from the various services offered. Are you enjoying these videos? Then please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. It's free for you and it's a great way to support the channel. Also, it lets me know that you are interested in more videos like these. Now let's start as usual by jumping into some quick astrological highlights for the month. August begins on a sluggish note thanks to the Mercury retrograde, but have no fear, this too shall pass. By the middle of the month, around the 11th or so, life will start to move forward again when Mercury stations direct, so it's best to be patient until then. Now, earlier on August 6th, Mars enters Libra, which is a perfect time for cooperation and teamwork. No matter how busy you may be, help is available. Rally your team, and you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. Then on August 22nd, work takes center stage when Virgo season begins. Use this time for organizing the office, handling details, and creating efficiency. The new moon in Virgo on the 23rd is fantastic for beginning a new health regime. If you've slacked off on your routines like I have, you can now change your habits. And finally, I want to be sure to mention that romance turns passionate when Venus travels through Leo beginning on July 25th. Bold declarations of love, over-the-top proposals, and steamy nights add excitement to your summer. The best part is that Venus will remain there until September, so make the most of this time. And now let's see what direction the tarot will lead you in this month. I'll see you on the other side of this video where we can examine the messages from the guides. All right, beautiful souls, this is a reading for the sun, moon, and the rising sign of Leo. And this is for the month of August. And for those of you that are late degree Leos, you will, at the beginning of this or first half of this month, be celebrating a birthday. So I just want to say happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful, special day, Leo. All right. So let's begin and get into your messages by asking the angel spirits, guides, and the universe, and thanking them for the messages they provide, and to assist me in interpreting those messages for the highest vibrational good of my Leo seekers. May I please have 4 cards for Leo for the month of August. Ooh, starting with the World card. Beautiful. Okay, something flew out. What's that? Ooh, it's the Knight of Wands. Three of Wands. Have the Ace of Swords. Let me just move these over a bit. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun card. So that is gorgeous. The sun is shining down on you. This is awesome. And why wouldn't the sun shine down on you, my dear Leos? Especially the late degree ones. Because this is your season, right? This is Leo season. So you're shining bright, right? It's your season and you're amping up your charisma here with this Sun card. I feel like you are bringing yourself to a new level, to a superstar level. This is what I am feeling from these cards on the table. Definitely kind of amping up, bringing yourself to a new level, but working hard, or having had worked hard to get here, because you have this World card, which is the card of accomplishment, right? The World card is like a circle, right? The world is round, right? And so if you notice on all the world cards, there's always some circular designs or objects or what have you on the card itself. It is the card, it's the last card in the major arcana of the tarot, and it says, I'm bringing you the assurance of success. We've completed something. We've gone full circle. We now have victory. We've accomplished a goal. There's some stability here. We brought some harmony. You brought some harmony into your life. And I feel like this is really what it is. It's you've worked hard and you will achieve every goal. If you haven't already, you will certainly achieve them in this month. All right. And I kind of feel like you have this charisma. I think I said that before. This charisma actually makes people look at you, okay? I feel like you're walking out there like this Knight of Wands, ready to take on the world, ready to, see whatever is out there with this Three of Wands, looking at stuff and saying, okay, baby, bring it on. I'm ready. Show me the way, show me the light, show me the whatever it is that I can have, and really being able to turn heads towards you. Okay, so let's get into these clarifiers, because this is a lovely read. I want to say this is so nice. I'm very happy for you. Let's talk about this this World card. So let's clarify the World, please. Provide me a oh, that came out pretty fast. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Making great choices, right? Choosing things that are probably more realistic, right? Sometimes we have these dreams, these desires in our head that are just, they're dreams, and that's great. Dreams are good for dreams, right? We all need to dream, but sometimes dreams we know are not realistic. So you're getting more realistic in your choices, and you're saying, listen, I could have this or I could have that, but this is unrealistic, and that is very realistic, and that's what I'm going to have. That's what I'm going to give for myself, okay? Now, I'm also feeling for somebody out there, again, I'm not sure who this is for, with the Seven of Cups. I just have to put it out there that sometimes off the Seven of Cups, I get this feeling about you're making choices about what you say too. So be careful about what you're feeling and then letting it out in your words, okay? So if you want to, I don't know if you want to sidestep some embarrassment, or sidestep some slip-ups, if you will, then I would just say to you, think before you speak a little bit, even though you're feeling it. Sometimes what you feel and then what comes out of our mouth isn't exactly what we meant or what we wanted to say. And then we say, oh, well, that's what was in my head. It sounded better in my head, I think, is the expression we use. And we go, oh, it sounded so much better in my head because you meant well, but what came out of your mouth kind of sounded maybe a little bit harsh or something. So just to, I have to put that out there because that's also the message I'm getting with this 7 of Cups for somebody. All right. So, you know, there's a syndrome sometimes we get, which is we put our foot in our mouth. Okay, so if you want to avoid that, definitely in this month, I have to put that out there. All right, let's continue to clarify this World card. Having a grand old time with that Page of Cups. Wow, Page of Cups, playful. This is a playful time for you, right? Definitely exploring, being inspired, dreaming, having a grand old time dreaming. And definitely, I would say you are, again, it's that charisma that I'm feeling off of this Page of Cups, right? It's that people are attracted to you because you're more playful with them, right? And that's, I think, is what's making the heads turn your way. I also feel that your creativity is coming out. People like your creativity or your creative thoughts, or you're thinking outside of the box in some instances. And this is really making people go, oh, yeah. Look at Leo. That's interesting. Okay, so I feel like this is what's making people turn heads. All right, let's continue to clarify the World card with one more card here. Yeah, you have the Chariot card. So this is what's going to make you successful, right? Chariot card means advancement. Now, for me, Chariot and also the Knight of Wands, these two cards together are also cards of travel. So I feel like for some of you, I'm not saying seeing long distance travel for some of you, but I'm feeling sort of short journeys, that short journeys are possible. So maybe some quick road trips, or, you know, I don't know. I feel like even if you're not going anywhere, that when you make your day-to-day, when you make your like day-to-day errands exciting, it kind of feels like you're having a mini adventure. Okay, this is what I'm feeling off the Knight of Wands, having mini adventures, really just enjoying either your time, your time, that's, your day-to-day errands things, or doing some really, really short, quick, like weekend things or what have you. Okay, let's get a clarifier out, please, for the Knight of Wands. The Karma card. Yeah, karma in this deck is judgment. So it is saying you're ready to lift up. You are ready to have an awakening, or you are having an awakening, right? You are rising up. There's a revival here. You may have been dormant up until this month, but now this is your season, so you're not dormant anymore, okay? Also, if you've had a court case going on or whatever, sometimes I have to say this too, there's this thing that judgment has ruled in your favor. Perhaps a contract was signed for some of you that you're now going to go work in another land. So maybe you've signed a contract and that's been signed in your favor. Okay, so trying that the karma to the travel. All right. Let's continue to clarify, Leo, on this Knight of Wands. Okay, tell me about these short trips. Tell me about these mini adventures that Leo is having. Yeah, Knight of Cups, right? There could be something here about love. Maybe you are traveling with somebody you love. Maybe you are traveling and you meet somebody who becomes a partner, a love partner, a love interest, somebody you can date, if that's what you are looking for, right? I feel like there is a relationship change, maybe for the better for some of you. Now, I do feel maybe for others of you, that relationship, might be a different type of change, but we'll talk about that. I'm feeling that more off of the Three of Wands. So let's continue to clarify this Knight of Wands. Okay. One more clarifier for the Knight of Wands, please. Yeah, Three of Cups. Celebrating, enjoying yourself, getting together with friends, doing things in the community, maybe doing some social media and getting, getting, group things, group chats I'm seeing, things like that. All right. Now, with this Three of Wands, I have been feeling sort of I've been getting messages of somebody's looking for a change. It's like you're looking for something different out there in that Three of Wands, right? If you have Three of Wands is like, you see this character, he's standing here, he's looking out toward that ship. A lot of times people say it says, you put your ships out and you're waiting to sea, or you've put your ships out and now you're waiting for your ships to come back in to you. This could be true for some of you, but for others, I'm really feeling this is more of you're looking for a change. And I feel like this change is coming in the form of a friendship, okay? Or in the form of a relationship, okay? So as I said, somebody new might come into your life, which is great. That is a change in a relationship status. But I also feel for some of you that there is a possible ending, okay? Or because of that Knight of Cups, because of the Knight of Cups, I'm also feeling like you could take the relationship, if you will, to a new level. All right. So let's see. There you go. There's Justice. That just flew out like crazy how that just flew out. It's like finding balance in that relationship, finding the right balance for both of you. So if you do take it to the new level, it has to be that you're both ready to take it to that new level. And if it is meaning that you have to maybe end a relationship, it's because it's both of you both still require some kind of balance. And sometimes we get back to that when we're not in these crazy relationships. Okay, I do find that there is either an ending or a new level possible, but it's what will be right for both of you, okay? I don't feel like this is, going to, send us off to, going to be crying like crazy and, freaking out over it. I don't feel any of that here. I feel like everybody's feels on both sides of this, feel whatever it is, taking to the next level or ending is right for both of you. Okay, I do feel that. Now, I also feel like in this month, in the middle of the month, particularly, that is a really good time for you to express your needs better. Okay, so it's like you have a better chance to express your needs at the middle of the month. So I wouldn't do it at the end. Or the beginning of the month, right? I do it in the middle of the month. If you really need to express yourself and express your needs, then you can do it then. And if you really feel like you need to have important conversations, that you will do it at then as well, right? That's like just hold off on having the important conversations until the middle of the month. That's what I want to say there. There's the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're too busy. Maybe they're too busy. It's you're juggling time. You're juggling, priorities. And so you just can't find necessarily the right time to have this conversation. Whether this conversation is saying, hey, I want to take this to the next level. Okay, you both have to be in the right place at the right time, and you both have to not be busy, and you both have to be giving this conversation the attention it deserves. Okay, so I do feel that you have a good time in the middle of the month. Express yourself and hold off until then for a really, really good conversation. Now, at the end of that week, moving into the 4th week, you have this Ace of Pentacles. And this says to me, your finances are getting a bump, baby. You're getting a bump. And who doesn't want a bump in finances? I'll tell you, if somebody offered me a bump in finances all the time, I'd be saying, yes, please. All right. So I do feel also for some of you, if you feel like you're hustling to make more money, your hustling is going to pay off. All right. You are coming up with bright ideas with this Ace of Swords, and you're getting clarity, and it's being clarified by the 6 of Swords, which says you're going in the right direction. You're navigating this brilliantly, if you will, and that I feel like your hustle's paying off. It's paying off handsomely, and it's going to lead you to some kind of new opportunity with that Ace of Swords, okay? And that Ace of Pentacles going into that Ace of Swords. So definitely big time opportunities. I feel like for somebody, something falls into your lap with that 6 of Swords. And if it does fall into your lap, if this is your situation, okay, or take it how it resonates, but whatever falls in your lap could change your income for the better, okay? So I would just say, stick to your own plans, right? It's going to bring yourself some wealth there with that King of Pentacles. There it is. There's that income increasing for the better, okay? You could splurge some of that cash. You can splurge some of that, what I call the extra cheddar. The extra cheddar, right, onto whatever it is that you want. Some new look, some, spa treatment, whatever. Something that makes you feel good. Gives you maybe an updated look, or makes you, feel that you're in the spotlight, okay? And, making yourself feel good, right? This is a Leo trait, right? You're the lion, you're the king of the jungle, and all animals look to you, okay? So I do feel that. And let's get one more clarifier for this Ace of Swords. Yeah, there is the Knight of Wands again, ready to set off on a good adventure. All right? All right. Let's get you an oracle card now, Leo. Can I please have a card from the archangels? What message would you like to give Leo for the month of August? Message for Leo for August. Okay, you've got Gabriel. You have the Archangel Gabriel, and it says divine emergence. It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and gifts. It's time to be seen. Remember I said to you, heads are turning? Heads are turning toward you. Let me read to you from the book. Gabriel, where are you, Gabriel? Let's see. Okay, Gabriel. And it says, you are blessed to receive this card today, for it brings good news and energy to your world. You may have found yourself in retreat, hidden from the world, or only revealing certain aspects of yourself and your gifts because your past experiences have left you feeling vulnerable and exposed. Gabriel is here to help you move into a newfound space of love and trust. The world is ready for you, and it needs you in all of your glory. Angels are here now to remind you that the worst is over and things can only get better and better for you. Excuse me. If you feel any resistance to emerging, either internally or from outer sources, know that it's only the final hurdle to clear before your ascent into greatness. Any resistance is really just an opportunity to demonstrate how ready you are for the next phase of your life. You were born to own your power. Do not be afraid. Oh my God, that is so you, Leo, right? Born to own your power. Born to be the head of the top of the, the jungle there. All right? That's a gorgeous, gorgeous reading, gorgeous way to end your reading, Leo. So I'll leave it there, and I hope there was something in it that resonated. And I will see you again very soon, my friends. Until then, please know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.